Still more falling off the tree. This one looks ready. This one too, pretty close. I think I'm gonna let them ripen on the tree. Hey you guys, welcome back to Southern Latitudes. I'm Robin. And I'm out here, first of all, for Buddy's sake. He's running around and... No, he's not got the zoom zooms. What are you eating? Bud. There is something he really likes over here on this side of the garden. Drop it. Oh, there's bones. There's bones, and I don't know where it's coming from. That's a second, like, meat bone or something. I don't know where it might have been in some sort, whatever compost was there last that I didn't do, because unless it was in the, I don't think it was in the horse manure. Focus. I've had a little bit of caffeine, so I should be able to focus. I have walkways that need, see this arch? I have to do it like every other month. Walkways, I'm trying to make the walkways real obvious because I'm having a garden tour tomorrow. And, you know, I know where the walkways are because I created them, and they're a little bit messy because of all the hurricane damage or you know, debris falling. But they don't know where it is, so I need to make all that super obvious around here. Just tidy up things. Like, I'm still finding stuff like this, you know, where I told them, I let them know, look, this yard's not gonna be perfect right now. I might have to have everybody back in November for when it's thriving. I'll just make a pile there. But yeah, I mean, it is going to be what it is. It's a post-hurricane yard, but there's still teachable things with that. And also I thought we would do some sowing of certain things like lettuces and things for the greens up here in the south garden. Look at that. Oh, yeah, there's still branches and leaves in my trees, even though I thought I did a pretty good clean out. Holy smokes, that's stuck in there good. Oh, okay, things like that. But that's good because we're gonna have a fire pit tomorrow, and burn, baby, burn. These walkways are just loaded with pine needles and vines, and you know, I'm just gonna bring the garbage cans in here, give the chickens like the Biden Zalba, but then I'm just gonna, you know, just make it like cool for them to walk through. Here's another stick. Oh, jeez, it's crazy in here. Okay, we'll push it through. Yeah, and there we go. Yeah, just make it kind of easy for them to walk through on their own and obvious where to go. Yeah, I mean, this is not gonna be the perfect, that light was pretty, wasn't it? This is not gonna be the perfect tour. Smoothie Garden still looks like a hot mess. Oh my word. But at least, look, through it all, I have volunteer periwinkles or vinca. I have volunteer comebacks of purple zinnias. So even though I have the black-eyed Susan vine in here, so I have things in here. This is gonna go, and I have whatever salvia this is. It's like a tropical salvia. I put it in last fall, I think it was, and something, or early spring, maybe early spring, and I thought some of it didn't take, but some of it took. I had just enough take off and uncover the I need to uncover this mango for sure. And you know, oh my word, look at this. I'll probably put on my really long gloves, thick ones, and you know, just take care of a few things. I don't think I'm gonna bring you along for that. I don't want to bore the heck out of you. Well, buddy's doing a helicopter. Are you trying to grab my camera? Huh? He's feeling the good, cool weather. I'm gonna take down some of these leaves, banana leaves that broke. They're totally smashed up there. So yeah, I think I'll take these down so it looks obvious that they should be looking at this, you know, like mushroom logs and other things, and not just the banana mess. You know, I don't know, just make it pretty. I do want to pull a banana pup for a friend. So there's this, my friend with the horses. I want to thank her for all the manure. So I'm going to grab a banana pup for her. She's just starting her journey with the food forest and making gardens. And you're never too old to start. She's 69, I believe. And she's just starting it all from scratch. So she's building soil and all that. So she's such an encouragement, and I want to encourage her back. This is something else I see in the food forest. So this is Mexican sage. It looks a lot like a sage leaf, but I've never eaten this. I don't think you're supposed to be able to eat it. Maybe I should do some research on that. But anyhow, it puts out these glorious fall blooms, sometimes summer too. But then look, it always restarts itself every fall. That'd be a fun thing to point out to my tour people. I have African potato mint. Looks like a weed, but it's actually a ground cover. And it could be a potential food source. You can eat them when times are tough. And oh, look, the elderberry's taking a beating and stuff. Yeah, just clean this up. Make it look, you know, where people enjoy looking at it. Man, we don't have too many grapefruits left after between summer and 2 hurricanes. Got a couple though. Oh, this poor tree. Oh, look. I'll be pulling Spanish moss for months. Yeah, but it's good to get Spanish moss out of your trees. Not good to leave them. Okay, let's go up front real quick. Before we move from this area, I was just thinking, I'm trying to come up with ideas for my little garden tour. We could probably pull at least one of these turmeric and show them what turmeric looks like as it's growing. I won't do it now, but I have plenty of turmeric to stay behind for the next years. But this one bloomed, it's already done. And so we could probably pull 1 or 2 of these and then give everybody a piece of turmeric as a gift. Wouldn't that be cool? That's a cool idea. I'm trying to think of ways I can, you know, because the garden isn't perfect, but there's always something out here. Yes, forgive my shadow there, but the okra made it through just fine, but I left my weed pile there, so we'll clean that up. Look, this is Asiatic dayflower. But in and of itself, it's a beautiful ground cover. Look at the blue blooms on that. So they'll be here tomorrow about this time, and that'll be something really cool for them to see. And look, I see the bees on it. I see honeybees all in here. Where'd you go? There you are. Wow, this is a honeybee ground cover. That's cool to point out, isn't it? And my brown-eyed Susans took a beating too, but I'll tie those back a little bit so they look good. Yeah, my plumeria is about to bloom for the first time here. The South Anna butternut squash. So a lot of that died back over there, but I still have a couple on the vine here. I see it just put out a bloom this morning. Oh, I got one in the back corner. I knew I had an extra one somewhere. And then if you see the greenery in certain places here, those are sweet potatoes. And they're in the back row, right up against the fence. There's a row. And we probably won't tackle that with the group tomorrow, but in a future video, look at that. It's standing straight up right here. Oh man. So we'll be pulling sweet potatoes probably in about a month or less. My little plumeria here, I've never seen this one bloom yet. I don't even know what color it's going to be. But look how pretty that is. Oh, it made it. It was happy. Yeah, okay, buddy, don't get stung. All right, so this is South Garden, and I definitely am gonna need for this to be resown. Yeah, it took a beating. Let me show you the shredded lettuce down here. Some of the zinnias came through. I got a weed around it. Maybe today, maybe not. Yeah, some are okay, but they survived. Look, new growth is coming. The sunflowers are all done. I saw one peeking through the fence yesterday. That was so cute. Gives me hope. But look at this. This whole area right here was loaded with lettuce, and it's gone. Some of it may recover. I don't think this will. Look, the roots are kind of coming out. This one might recover. So it'll be hit and miss on what recovers. Look at this one. Looks like it didn't even have a hurricane. Oh, gee. Yep, that's a weed. Yep. So, definitely got to start again from scratch. I have a little bit of kale that survived. Now, what is the nasturtium doing right here? I did not sow that. Yeah, Swiss chard, not doing great. I lost all this back row. This was all Swiss chard back in here. Next row, let's see. Some of the turnips look okay. Definitely something's chewing on those leaves. My 3 cabbages look pretty good in here. This one looks great. This is French breakfast radish. A lot of those got eaten out. I wouldn't be surprised if that was slugs. And let's see. Try to find what might be still buried in here. Bellstar broccoli. That's great. Looks like I lost all the rest though. Bummer. I do have some replacements ready to go. And then I can do like this. Pick this up and put it out there at the fire pit, which needs cleaning out. Look at this. Which one are you? This is not stevia. Come on. Green vernissage tomato. Yeah. The ground cherries are here. They kind of made it. That's a small cherry. Well, they'll probably recover though, because our nights are finally in the 60s. Yep. That'll recover, I believe. And then, what are you? This is looking good. It's close to bloom stage. You are not milkweed. Brandywine. Yes. This is not Aunt Molly's ground cherry. I don't know. I guess I thought I was doing that. Tomatoes will recover. These are more brandywines here, I know that. My basil doesn't even look like it went through anything. Isn't that funny? And then all the jalapenos I bought these. I wasn't gonna do, I don't need jalapenos, but I bought them. And their little leaves are stressed. But look, right here's new growth, and there's a bloom. There's a little tiny bloom in there. So they'll probably recover if we don't have another hurricane. Look at the branches. Basil looks fantastic though. So you guys, I'm not going to record the cleanup, and I probably won't record the garden tour tomorrow because it involves children, especially really young. Some of them got really young kids. And so to protect their privacy and safety, there will not be a camera for that. And I just want, people feel they react differently when a camera's on them. So it took me a while to warm up to all this YouTube stuff as well. But I just thought I'd let you know how the week is starting. Let me show you some of those the cabbages. These got little bug holes. So I have that, some flowers. These were the replacement brassicas, the cauliflower, the bell star broccoli, the dead-on cabbage, stonehead cabbage. Again, that kale seed must be bad. What is capture cabbage? Cilantro is starting. Yes, we've hit the magic temperatures. And then the artichokes right here. These look really good. These doubles in here need to be separated. I don't know. I'm not sure that the rooting hormone really did too much to make that better. Collards, Top Bunch 2.0 collards in here. And of course we still have onions left, plus onions are coming from Haas in November, and some flowers. This papaya's been given away. So we still have plenty to do the second half of the week. I don't know, I might even make a push to put some of those brassicas in the ground once I straighten out the landscaping fabric over there. Who knows, right? We'll see what happens, but they would probably be better off in the ground than in up potting to another cup and then again and again. Just, yeah, I might just let them go and fend for themselves out there, and they'll be happier for it. And maybe the artichoke too. Let me think on that. I'll surprise you, okay, with the next video on what I decide with them. So you guys, with that being said, we're going to end the video here. Just give you a little bit of update and sort of a forecast for the week, what we're going to be getting into. Be sure to like this video, subscribe so you can see all this stuff, as it's going to be a lot of goodness as we progress into fall. This is the start of the Florida gardening season for a lot of things. Oh, I forgot to show you the carrots. The carrots have on their true leaves, so they're getting little ferny like leaves going. That made me so happy. The hurricane was good for carrots. Germinating them and then getting a little growth on them. So okay, you guys, take care, God bless, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. All right, I just wanted to do a little addendum because I spent a couple hours in here this morning, and just show you this. My walkways are so clean. They haven't been this clean in forever. You can walk under the trellis very nicely now. I cut back the bromeliads. This is an oyster plant on this side. You know, it looks very intentional now. This is where you're supposed to walk, and you won't be walking on anything important. Now, I don't actually sit in this chair. This was my neighbor's. She threw it out at the street. She thinks she's putting her house up for sale at the end of the year. But it's so great right here because I sit my phone when I was working in here in the food forest, and I was like, oh, this is so great. I can hear my music, my podcast, and yeah. And so I still have a little mess right here with the vines, mostly because I just want to build something, a trellising system up here first, and because that hasn't happened, that's a little mess, but won't fix that. But now you can walk through here. It's so fantastic. You can see I put a couple more ground staples there. We have some low vineage, but I kind of like that. There were, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys before. See, like these are actual roots. They're coming down off of the bottom of the vines right here. There was a whole lot in here, and it's kind of creepy when you think something's hitting you in the head. You don't know what it is. So I cleared a lot of those vines out. Here's another stick. I keep finding sticks. But isn't that gorgeous? It's like a picture, isn't it? Oh, I love it. And another couple low vines, but overall, really good walkway. The smoothie garden is just still going to be a mess, but look at that. I just couldn't be happier with the way this turned out. And over here I have 2 clean walkways again. The weeds are still in place, but at least I have defined walkways so everybody knows that I've already written them. Please stay on the walkways, don't walk in the garden beds, because like there's carrots in here, but you can't tell yet. You know, especially if you're not looking for them. You think this is just a bed in waiting for fall stuff. But there's carrot babies. Let me show you. I mentioned this earlier. Look at them. They're so cute. They're putting on their true leaves. All right, so that's it. Just wanted to show you the little progress before I close out the video.